This podcast is sponsored by RSE Management Consulting, Inc. Richard has been my accountant for 5 years, and our relationship has grown into an incredible friendship. He now serves over 60 members in my business. The firm specializes in corporate tax, financial bookkeeping, and management advisory services for small and medium-sized businesses. His expertise is helping his clients manage the intricacies of tax law and teaching small and medium-sized businesses how to navigate the tough landscape of tax. If you want to hear more, you can go and listen to episode 203. I interviewed Richard on my podcast. The value that he has given to me over the last 5 years to me is truly priceless. He will work with you to create an action plan in order to organize your business finances, which in turn affects you personally in so many amazing ways that you didn't even know. You can email him at reidelberg, REITELBERG at RSEMGTCON.com, or you can call him directly at his office, area code 631-623-2400. You can also visit RSEMGTCON.com to contact and learn more, and we will upload all this information to the show notes as well. Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, my Level Up friends and family. Happy January. I hope you had the most incredible new year. By the time this episode comes out, we are into 2024. I will be sitting on the beaches of Maui. And what I'm going to go over today are 10 things to make this your best year yet. Now, I realized it just as I pulled this up on my notes. I'm like, I didn't number anything. I don't know if I have 10, but when I sat down to prepare this episode, my goal was 10 things to make this your best year yet. So let's just get right into it. They're not numbered, and let's go with the fact that there are 10. Okay, number 1, no excuses. We're so tempted sometimes to say excuses, to speak them out loud. But let me tell you what an excuse is. An excuse is a story that you are telling yourself to not move forward. So what is your excuse? Like, what is it? What's the story that you're replaying over and over in your head? Start the business, begin exercising, travel, call that friend, ask that person out. I can vividly remember thinking about things and watching excuses creep into my head. 17 years ago, before I started my business, I went to bed dreaming about a business. Like my heart felt like it was going to jump out of my chest. I felt myself dreaming. I knew in my gut that this was the moment that I had been preparing for, and I felt invincible. But then you know what happened? Fear showed up. And it showed up as excuses. And they went something like this. Deb, like, what are you thinking? You've got 4 small kids under the age of 6. You never sold a thing in your life. You don't know anything about this profession. It's the summer. The kids are off. At the time in my life, I was married. My husband was working all day. It was excuse after excuse after excuse. And let me tell you something. They were all real. They were all legitimate. So our excuses are not made up, but they are something that we're allowing ourselves to hold us back. So I knew right then and there that I had a choice. Was I ready to create my dream life, or was I going to continue to live in my excuses? Because a lot of us have heard this. We can make money or we can make excuses, but we cannot make both. So I took that leap the next day and my heart was pounding. I had no idea how, but I knew that anything that I put my heart into would work. So decide the excuse that's preventing you from moving forward. Maybe you've experienced a failure or a heartache, or and you're not only letting it define you, but you're using it as an excuse to not go for it again, to not love again, to not build again. I am asking you to jump and grow your wings on the way down. You have to want your best life over your excuses. You and only you can make that choice. Because here's the thing, life is really precious and every single day is a gift. Make your why bigger than your why not. Make your vision bigger than your excuse. Make your faith bigger than your fear. Number 2, stay the course. My gosh. Do you know, we say we don't compete, right? We compete against ourselves. But the reality is there could be, I don't know how many people going for one position or one thing. Stay the course. Most people quit. Most people don't follow through. Go into this year giving it your absolute best. Give it your all. Be present. Be intentional. Don't look back. Don't let your past hold you back for what your new reality has the potential to be. You've got to go into everything that matters with no back door. If something doesn't work out, try it again. If you fall, get back up, because the reality is too many people, they're in, they're out. Most people have one toe in. That's not the way to live. It's certainly not the way to level up. Create a vision that keeps you up at night. What do you want your life to look like? And so often we define ourselves by what we do. A job doesn't define you. A profession doesn't define you. What's your purpose? Why are you doing what you're doing? I know why I do what I do. Getting inside the hearts and souls of incredible people just like you to help you tap into your God-given potential, it lights me up. Creating a life and a business that has the ability to create time freedom fuels me. I'm 52 years old and I know beyond the shadow of a doubt that the rest of my life will be the best of my life. I want to travel. I want to be available for the ones that I love. I don't ever want to miss a moment that matters. I want all of it. And for that, I'm willing to stay the course. My friends, when we lose our why, we lose our way. Find your why and stay the course. You have the ability to create the most magical year, but it does start with dreaming big. And then it's staying the course. See it through, creating it. Number 3, this is one of my favorite. Be humble. Be humble. Make other people feel like $1,000,000, because the reality is nobody cares what you do until you show them how much you care. Listen more. Talk less. Be fully present. Ask deep questions. Why? Because it matters. Success is about changing lives, creating an impact, not impressing people. How we treat other people is worth more than any dollar you can earn. Make the money. I love money. Money's energy. Money is a commodity that allows me to live the way I want to live. It's not what will help me be remembered. I want to be remembered for loving people, for being present, for being kind, for reminding others of their greatness, for living a life of love and significance. And humility is huge. Be humble. Be on a mission this year to love people. Just love people, to leave people better than you found them, to make other people feel incredibly special. Number 4, be willing to work hard. I mean, that you can have anything. You can be anything. But if you want it, be willing to work for it. It's that simple. Whether it's sports, whether it's success, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, anything worthwhile takes work. It takes effort. But here's the thing. When there is love behind it, the work doesn't feel like work. People say being a parent is hard. I mean, not to me. That certainly doesn't mean I'm perfect in any way, shape, or form. But being a parent, it doesn't feel like work. Being a mom is my greatest joy. I love my kids with my entire heart. The work is effortless because the love is so big. My business takes a lot of work, but I love it. It fires me up. It lights my soul. I love the work. We've all heard the saying, if you love what you do, you will never work another day in your life. Find something you love, monetize it, work hard. If you want to be the best, you can't be like the rest. If you want more, do more. Work while others are sleeping. I work hard so I can do whatever I want when I'm not working. That's balance to me. To have balance in your life, whatever that looks like for you, it takes grit. It takes effort. I say this all the time I live in the United States of America. I love the USA. Like I am a diehard USA, but I'll tell you something sometimes about America. Like we're the land of the free and the land of the lazy. If you want it, work for it. It's a new year. Decide what you want. Decide what you're willing to do to have it. Be willing to pay the price. Be willing to pay the price in full because most people bargain with the price. Number 5. I think I'm at number 5. You guys, I didn't number it, but I'm going on memory here. Be positive. Like this shows up on every single episode that I do, right? Because it has so much to do with every single thing we do in life. Gratitude and positivity have the power to change your life. There's always something to be grateful for. Find it this year. Find the positive in everything. If something doesn't go your way, right? Like just sometimes you just have to know that maybe God's way is better, right? Or how about this? What if you knew deep in your heart that God had the most amazing plan for your life, that your future was already written and it would be better than anything that you can possibly dream about? Would that stress you out if you hit an obstacle, like knowing that deep inside? Would you stress if something didn't work out? What we can control is our level of love, our level of gratitude and positivity. We cannot control what others do. We cannot control outside circumstances. We can control how we react. We do have the ability to see the good in everything, see the good in everyone, find the positive in every adversity. One of the qualities of a world-class thinker is that we're constant creators. We see what we want. We see everything as an opportunity to learn, to grow. And too often we focus on what didn't work out and what we miss what is meant for us. Like sometimes things just don't work out because they weren't meant to work out. They just weren't. There's something bigger. There's something better, but you've got to know it deep in your gut. Number 6, stop wishing. Stop wishing. No more wishing. No more hoping. Go after it. Leave nothing on that dance floor. Know that you can. Believe that you will. Be intentional. Create your life. See it in your mind. Make a vision board. Decide it's your time. You can't wish your way to the next level. Be clear. Be bold. Be daring. Step out on that skinny branch and ask for what you want. What if your next ask can change the entire trajectory of your life? If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. Don't wish things were different. Be the difference. Number 7, take action. Be willing to take action. Don't procrastinate. Do something every day to move your life forward. Be willing to do more than what is expected. Raise your bar. Raise your standard. Commit to being better. Don't worry about saying the perfect thing or waiting for the right time. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. And most people wait for that right time. The timing's not right. I'm going to wait for the right time. Go and create it. Ask for what you want. Move toward what you want. Take the action steps required to level up your life. Number 8, persevere. Be all in for as long as it takes. Commit to being the last one standing. Here's the thing. Objections, they weed people out. Struggles weed people out. Distractions take people out of the game. Hurt derails people. Be the one who perseveres. Be the one that people can rely on. Be someone who does what they say they're going to do. That builds trust. That builds influence. A no today in any situation can mean not now, or it can mean, I don't know enough, or the timing isn't right. Be there when the timing is right. build the business, become the person. People want to follow someone who perseveres. Be that person. I can vividly remember starting my business and sharing it with excitement. And you guys, many people told me, oh, I know somebody that did that. It didn't work, or they quit, or they weren't successful, or they didn't make money. And my reply was always the same. And it did come from humility. They aren't me. They're not me. I'm not here. I don't give things a whirl, and I don't dabble. I will not only build this, but I will build one of the largest teams in the company and the industry. And that was not coming from arrogance, because at that point I hadn't earned a penny yet. I didn't sell anything. Nobody joined my team. I was also watching 7 kids under the age of 5 full-time in my house, which basically made me a professional butt wiper. But I knew where I was going. And I knew that no matter what came my way, I would persevere. And things have come my way. And I have spent times praying on my knees, asking why. And then I always realized, Deb, you just prayed for the next level. And the next level is not wrapped in a bow. It's the next level of you to grow into. Commit to persevere, and you'll be amazed how you grow things. Commitment changes the game. Number 9, trust the process. Here's where it becomes challenging, right? Because you're going to go through pain. You might go through obstacles. You might go through heartache. And then we say we have faith, but do you really trust the process? Do you really know on the other side of everything is something even better than you could ever imagine? Have the faith. Do the work. Work on you. Fall in love with life. Make lists of what you want. Be clear. Be intentional. Know that God has a plan. However, you do need to do your part. We have one life and no dress rehearsal. Show up for your life. Show up for what matters. Have complete and unwavering faith. Release control. Don't overthink. Get out of your own head. Like, here's my saying. I always say, like, I'm just going to let go and let God, right? Sometimes we try to maneuver, we overthink, just let go and let God. I'm going to do my part and just keep showing up and doing my best and putting out exactly what I want in this life and having complete faith that it's already mine. Okay. Number 10, final one, guys. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Life is a journey. It's filled with highs and lows. It's filled with success and failure. It's filled with love and heartache. It's filled with abundance and loss. Enjoy it. Every single minute of it. We have one go around. There isn't a do-over. Decide who you are. Decide the legacy that you want to leave. Become the person that inspires others to be more. Love every single minute of your day. Love others. Cherish the minutes because they become memories in a blink. Enjoy the journey, my friends, and thank you for being on this journey with me because I am grateful you are here. I love you, friends.